Hello, friends and family of the great city of El Dorado. Hey, Anita, guess what?
What?
I just found out that I can rub my stomach and pat my head at the same time.
Okay. And what does that have to do with Campus Edge?
I don't know. I just wanted to share that with our viewers.
After that, I'm not sure we have any, but it's time for Campus Edge.
This Campus Edge will be about something we all relate to and love. Food. I'm Brian.
And I'm Anita.
Before you ask, yes, Carolina and Dom are still on vacation.
Yes, they're still in Alaska.
Alaska? We told them Siberia last episode.
Oops. Yeah, they're chilling in Siberia right now.
Great job, Anita. Hopefully they weren't paying attention.
Well, thanks to that information about you in the beginning, we might not have any more. Remember?
To go on with the show, we will be looking at a battle of donuts and burgers.
Then we check out the history of Freddy's and secret menu options that are accessible by request.
We also got a whole new perspective on pizza and cravings for the sweet tooths out there.
And last but not least, 2 places in Wichita that appeal to an upscale but affordable college lifestyle.
All that and more on Campus Edge.
I hate AMs with a passion.
Why is that?
I never get a chance to eat anything, so I can't focus.
There's always a chance to eat something quick, like a granola bar, breakfast hot pocket, or cereal.
I'm not a big fan of any of those, personally.
Well, how about a donut? It's warm and hits the spot with a cup of joe.
I guess you're right, Brian. I just want to go with the best one available, though, and I'm a loyal customer to quality service and product.
Here's a piece that'll help you make a decision. Let's play it, friends.
This is Campus Edge reporter Jonathan Bly. Today we're going to look at a donut versus donut showdown. Let's go into reporter Michael.
Hey guys, I'm at the studio trying out some donuts. The first set of donuts we're going to be trying out are called Russell's Daylight Donuts, which is located on Central, which is right across the street from Quick Trip. For this set, we're going to be looking at a glazed donut, a chocolate long john, and for our variety, we're going to be looking at a bear claw. All right, so the fluffiness on the glaze was probably sitting at about a 4, maybe 3.5. Yeah, 3.5. It was way too heavy for my taste. The glazing was good. Glazing gets about a 4.5. It wasn't bad. Now on the Long John, it was really heavy, so it's gonna get a 3 on the fluffiness. The chocolate was pretty decent on it, so that's gonna get about a 4. And for the variety, the Bear Claw flavor was good. The fluffiness on it was inconsistent. That's probably going to get about a 3.5. And this next set is going to be coming from another locally owned business in El Dorado called Turner's Donuts, which is located off Main, right across from the YMCA. Now this set's going to include, again, a regular glazed donut, a chocolate long john, and a spooky ghost. Oh. I'm trying to find words right now. So the fluffiness was just simply amazing. It gets a 5.5 out of 5. The Long John is the glazing and everything, and it was just a 5.5. And the variety, it is a spooky ghost. You cannot go wrong with a spooky ghost. And it was amazingly glazed and had a good variety of fluffiness and all that. So that is also a 5.5, and it was just so good. Hey guys, you may notice I'm not in the studio right now. Well, that's because I actually switched locations to try out the new donut place which just opened on the west side of Wichita called Hertz Donuts. Hertz is actually found on the west side on 21st and Zoo. And the reason I chose this is because of the variety. It actually is a little bit more than the other varieties you would see at the rest of the places that are found on this piece. Coming from this set, we did manage to get a regular glazed donut, and then we got something that is a little out of the ordinary, a fruity pebble donut, which is called the Fred Flintstone, and then one that is called Tang You're It, which is made from the Tang orange drink. All right, so that was really interesting. So the glazed donut, it gets a 4 on the fluffiness. It was a little bit heavy. It gets a 5 on the glaze. It was really good. The variety with the Fred Flintstone and the Tang, that was really over the top. That definitely gets a 5 out of 5 on variety. It wasn't just a regular donut. It was like a kind of a cake donut, but with the different flavor varieties, and it was really good.
This is Campus Edge reporter Jonathan Bly reporting for BCTV, Channel 20. Back to the studio.
Did that help you with your decision-making process?
Somewhat. I still want to make the final decision myself, but at least I know what places are available.
Well, I guess that's progress.
Did you ever have a burger that made you feel like you were in a whole other world? I have.
Not really. I'm not a burger guy. I have to watch the curves on this manly figure.
All right, Brian the bodybuilder. Let's check out this story on a battle of burgers to see who comes out on top.
Hello, El Dorado. I'm Campus Edge reporter David Dellinger, and today I'm here to answer the age-old question, what fast food restaurant has the best burger? I made a stop at McDonald's, Wendy's, and Sonic to answer this question for you. Follow me, and let's go. Here with me are my burgers of choice from the fast food restaurants. We have McDonald's, Wendy's, and Sonic, and they're going to be representing their companies for who has the best fast food burger. We're going to be judging on 3 different things: the quality of the bun, the meat that's inside of it, and whatever toppings that are on the burgers. And maybe a couple added bonuses if the burger is good or not. You know, it's McDonald's, so expectations are high until I flip the burger around. So I'm a little disappointed. As soon as I opened up this supposedly beautiful burger, it does not look exactly how it was advertised. Anyway, just from first glances, the bun looks like a McDonald's bun, not really great. I can't really open it up to see what's inside, but you know, I think I should just eat the burger. I think that's the best way for this to go down. Yep. That's a McDonald's burger. I think every 5-year-old and their mother knows what this burger tastes like. As far as fast food goes, I'd say this is definitely a 6 out of 10 bun, probably, fast food standards. By real person standards, this is probably a 1. The meat, by fast food standards, probably the same. I'd say it's like a 5, maybe a 4. You know, not too bad, not amazing. We're gonna make that a 3. The meat's definitely a 3. There's no toppings other than cheese, so we're going to give that a 1. We're gonna give that cheese a 1. So overall, if we have a 6 for the bun, a 4 for the meat, and a 1 for the cheese, that is an 11 out of 30 potential points. So McDonald's is not doing very well. Hopefully, the other burgers are a little bit better. So this is the esteemed Sonic burger. First thing I see here is its glamour packaging, so it automatically gets a +2 points. So +2 to Sonic, and we haven't even really started. Okay, so just like the McDonald's burger, this thing does not really look anything like it should, but that's fine because this is fast food, and fast food is what keeps America alive. So that first bite was mind-blowing. Something that it has over the McDonald's burger is a pickle on it, so that's pretty cool. Pickles are a game changer in the fast food industry, I guess. I'm gonna give the bun a 6 out of 10, definitely. It's not bad, it's a little flat, that's cool. The meat, it's a lot better than I thought it was going to be, and it tastes a little bit less processed than other fast food burgers. So I think the meat probably gets a 6 out of 10. I'm gonna go ahead and give it that. However, the absolute game changer, the performance of this burger is in the pickles and how much mustard they put on this, and it is pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the condiments a 6, another 6. It just gets 6s all across the board, plus the 2 from the glamour packaging means that this piece gets a 20 out of 30. So that's not doing too bad. It blew McDonald's out of the water. Anyway, on to our final burger. This is the Wendy's burger, and I'm just right off the bat, I have to say that the Wendy's logo is a redheaded girl. I myself am a redheaded man with a red beard, so +3 to Wendy's. You really outdid yourself and you're meeting my needs as a client. So unlike all the other burgers, this one looks exactly like how it does like a picture online. The bun looks really fluffy and the patty is an actual shape instead of like whatever those other patties were. Oh my god. So after taking not only one bite but 2 bites of this burger, I don't even know if I'm qualified to review it because it is so good. The bun gets a 9 out of 10 because it's fluffy. The meat actually tastes real, so it as well gets a 9 out of 10. And the condiments just taste fresher and better than the other two, so it gets a 9 out of 10. This burger right here is a 30 out of 30. Congratulations, Wendy. You are the best fast food burger. It's decided. Wendy's has the best fast food burger. Now, I don't know about you, but after all that eating, I need to take a nap. For the Campus Edge, I'm reporting.
You know what Kansas is known for?
Being flat,
No. Guess again.
farms and horses.
0 for 2, big brains.
I know, it's wheat.
No. A restaurant that's been around since the 1950s. Freddy's Frozen Custards. Here's a brief history on the origins of Freddy's.
Are you a hungry college kid with about $5 to your name? Well, out of the many options you have for fast food in El Dorado, why not choose the place with a little history behind it? We had an interview with local Freddy's manager Kirk Adams to get the inside scoop on what makes Freddy's so special.
Freddy's was founded in 2002 in Wichita, Kansas. Scott Redler and Bill, Randy, and Freddie Simon started the company. Today, there are 171 locations across 25 states.
Fast food joints want you in and out in a hurry. Freddy's encourages you to make yourself at home with its small-town family-like feel.
I would say the service and hospitality that we give each and every guest that walks through the door. I wouldn't say a certain way, but just making sure that the people are taken care of. Just like the home feeling that you would give anybody, when they visit your place. I know he was a war veteran. I don't know the years, but from what I do know, his sons and Scott Redler decided to create this concept. I'm not for sure the exact reason, but I know he loves how we smash the burgers and the frozen custard we do sell. He's been a big fan of it for years. From working here for 8 years now, I do know that our #1 double steak burger is our most popular. Comes a mustard, pickle, onion, on a toasted bun.
This is Campus Edge reporter Riley Jellison reporting for BCTV Channel 20. Now back to the studio.
We'll be right back, so make your quick run to get a frozen treat. It shouldn't melt.
It's that time. Time for caffeine. Time to remember why I'm up at this hour. Training and preparing for when things heat up. So when that alarm goes off, I'll be there to help. Everything I'm doing today is going to make all the difference for tomorrow.
At Butler Community College, your tomorrow is closer than you think. Enroll now for classes. Butler Community College. Let's take tomorrow.
Time to think about dinner, and I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. It takes a lot of passion to make the perfect meal. But today is one day closer to becoming a chef and owning my own restaurant. It's going to be a great day and an even better tomorrow.
At Butler Community College, your tomorrow is closer than you think. Enroll now for classes. Butler Community College. Let's take tomorrow.
Welcome back, everyone. I think I might take a visit to Freddy's to get me something and appreciate the place more.
Same here. I didn't know that it was established here in the Heartland.
Right. Always something new you find every day.
Speaking of finding new things every day,
What, Brian?
have you ever had a mystery meat?
No.
Okay, me either. I just heard people talk about it at my old school. Didn't seem like they were fans of it.
It's mystery meat for a reason.
Hopefully this piece on secret menu options will have a different perspective on Mystery Meat Fridays.
But mystery meat doesn't rhyme with... Let's just see the clip.
I'm Campus Edge reporter Brian Harden for BCTV Channel 20. We've all been to restaurants, but I'd like to take you behind the scenes. Today I'll be showing you some secret menu options on some local restaurants. Come on, let's go. The first place I went was Jacob's Well, a quaint sandwich shop located on Main Street. There I had a sandwich called the Leswich, which includes sourdough, mayo, salt, cheddar, bacon, chicken, onion, sweet basil, and it was grilled to perfection. This item was not on the regular menu, but created by a former employee named Leslie. This sandwich was delicious and I highly recommend it. The next place I visited was Charlie G's Cafe, located on Central. It has a variety of homemade meal options, including their special, the veal sandwich. I spoke with Susie Gillis, who gave me an inside look at what goes into the veal sandwich.
Most people think it's actually veal, but it's not. It's a thinly sliced pork shoulder that's been breaded with a special breading, and then it's deep fried in the fryer. And it kind of curls up and just kind of stacking up on a bun. Put our chili and our relish on it.
I had to travel far and wide from El Dorado to find perhaps the most secretive menu option out there. I went to the Chipotle on Rock Road to try for myself the famed quesarito. This is the unseemly combination of a Chipotle burrito and a cheese quesadilla. Wearing a hidden camera, I was perhaps the first to capture the making of such a monstrosity. No beans. Steak. Oh, mild, please. Mild? Yeah. Yes. A little lettuce. I noticed the new, distinct, edgier taste during the first bite. The extra cheese wrapping really gave it a new kick that you wouldn't get from a regular Chipotle burrito. I left Chipotle feeling more satisfied than I ever have before. For BCTV Channel 20, I'm investigative reporter Brian Harden, signing off. I don't know why they made it on Fridays. They should have made it on Tuesdays. Everyone likes Tuesdays.
Okay, Brian the Brain.
I like that name. Everyone should refer to me as that from now on.
Oh, look, it's pizza time.
Where did that come from?
Not sure, but if it got you to stop embarrassing yourself in front of a national audience.
National audience? Since when?
Did you try firewood pizza?
Never. Why?
This is the perfect opportunity for you to see the Campus Edge piece on firewood pizza versus conventional oven pizza.
This should be enlightening. Let's see it.
Pizza, America's finest treasure. But what goes exactly into making this delicious treat? I'm here to find out. Our first stop is at Gambino's Pizza, where they stick to the standard conventional oven, which includes a conveyor belt. Today we have Michelle Rice, who is the general manager in El Dorado.
We start every pizza with a fresh crust. We make our pizzas with dough that we make all day long. And we roll it out using a machine and a couple hand tools and turn that into a crust, and then sauce and cheese.
But where does Gambino's get their ingredients?
We have a couple of distributors. The main one is Roma Foods. They work with In the Sauce Brands, which is a company owned actually by the Gambino's Pizza Corporation, and Then we've got a couple of other places where we get odds and ends produce and stuff like that. It's made in a gas conveyor belt style oven.
Being a fairly busy business, it did rouse my curiosity when Michelle told me that the oven had a conveyor belt, so I asked, how many pizzas could be cooked in a single instance?
If you're talking large pizzas, we can make 2 side by side, and they go through the oven, and we could have up to probably 10 larges in the oven at once in some fashion or another.
Now that I found out how pizza is made in a typical restaurant, I leapt on over to Jacob's Well, who not only has a special night just for pizza, but uses wood and fire to make them instead. Here's Tyler Brickley to go into more detail.
Thursday nights is when we stay open late and we do pizza. We have a brick oven in the back courtyard and we make wood-fired pizza in it. We're just open lunch every other day, Monday through Saturday, except for Thursday, so it's a pretty special night. It's exciting. It's a little bit of a process. Actually, there's a lot of people involved at different stages. I start the fire and get that going after the lunch rush. The dough is actually made Thursday morning, early in the morning, so it has a chance to rise and get made. And then someone comes in who rolls out the dough, makes the sauces. And then in terms of the actual pizza being made, we have one person who will make the pizza, another person who will run it out and bake it, and then they'll bring it back in for a server who will take it to the table. So yeah, it's kind of an assembly line.
Compared to a conventional oven, I wondered what flavors might a wood fire oven add to the pizza.
There is a smoky flavor to it that, I mean, the conventional oven is just heat. So we have heat and flame and smoke. So there's a whole lot more factors that result in a much more dynamic taste. We get our ingredients mainly from our food supplier, but we also do a lot of our produce locally, and some of the meats that we don't buy in bulk we'll buy locally also.
Now that my mouth is watering from these interviews, I might just stop by Gambino's or Jacob's Well. Until next time, I'm Tyler Morgan signing off.
Pizza is pizza. That's my final verdict. Just saying.
That's fine, but there are multiple ways to cook it, you know?
Pizza is pizza. As long as it has sauce, cheese, bread, meat, and veggies, I'm all good.
Sounds like you just mentioned a Subway sandwich.
Probably not the time to bring up Subway.
Well, in that case, let's find a couple of places for your sweet tooth craving.
The chilly days are coming, and it seems as if that's when sweet tooths get sweeter. Of course, there's the typical stores such as Walmart or Dillon's where you can purchase candy, but have you ever thought about handmade small business candy? Campus Edge reporters Karen Garza and Carolina Lozano explored 2 options in El Dorado.
Welcome to Suite 120, guys!
Well, I used to manage the store in the back, the wine store beyond Napa, and heard a group of ladies come through and say, this building just needs chocolate. So that kind of got my wheels turning. The difference between my chocolates in a big box store is that they're handmade in small batches using high quality gourmet chocolate, and as well as just high quality fresh ingredients. Other than gourmet chocolate, I carry popcorn with milk and white chocolate drizzles, which is very popular. We call it Pop Choc. And I carry sundries, which are jar candies like sea salt caramels and dark chocolate almonds, milk chocolate raisins. I also have fresh fudge. The most popular thing that I sell in here is definitely the chocolate pie. If you were coming in here for the first time, I would probably steer you to a hand-rolled gourmet old-fashioned truffle. I would invite the college students to come try these because when your parents come visit, you need to bring them in here and then really let them treat you. My customers are really every age group. I have little girls on their way to dance class that come in before class. I have, married couples that need an anniversary gift. Older customers as well. So I really appeal to every age group, I feel. Butler Grizzlies can come in here for it's crushed pretzel and caramel dipped in gourmet milk or dark chocolate with sea salt sprinkles on top. So if you like a little salty and sweet, I recommend the Butler Grizzly.
Welcome to Nifty Nut House.
Usually we have a lot of regulars. They kind of vary in age, so everybody you I would recommend for any college student to come here for any gifts, like even for friends, teachers. You could even use, we have different shapes of different candies and flavors, so sometimes if there's like a classroom group chat or group study, they can always come out and pick different things just to make the group project a little extra fun.
My gosh, it was my great uncle. His name was Ed Muckenthaler. He and his brother decided to come to Wichita and do a nut house back in October of 1937, and it's been passed down generationally from their family to our family, and now currently I'm the third generation. I would recommend a college student to come here because we're the best. We've got the best stuff. We've got more of it than you can imagine. We're sensitive to price, and we're selection, we're quality, and we're just a lot of fun. Well, we buy nuts raw, and we roast all the nuts here ourselves. We've always done that since inception back in 1937. We make fudge. It's handmade in the back. We hand pack gift boxes at Christmas. We do it the hard way. It's hand labor, it's hand wrapped, it's hand packed. Even at Christmas, you'll get warm nuts in those boxes, as we're hard pressed to keep up with our annual lead or need. So we have both handmade, but most everything in a candy is found the way you see it. We buy it as you see it, and we pack it and try to find better quality for less money. The difference between our product and the mass merchandisers, if you will, we buy raw and we cook hand to mouth. So something that has been cooked today, it would be very unlikely that it will be here for more than 5, 6, 7 days. And that's more often than not what we hear. The difference between our product and everyone else's is the quality and the freshness. And we watch it really close. We really do.
Well, now you have 2 more options for your candy buying experience this holiday season. This has been BCTV 20. Now back to the studio.
That was pretty sweet. No pun intended. We'll be right back. Stay tuned, national audience.
It's that time. Time for caffeine. Time to remember why I'm up at this hour. Training and preparing for when things heat up. So when that alarm goes off, I'll be there to help. Everything I'm doing today is going to make all the difference for tomorrow.
At Butler Community College, your tomorrow is closer than you think. Enroll now for classes. Butler Community College. Let's take tomorrow.
Well, looks like that's it for Campus Edge. We got a chance to see a Battle of the Donuts,
Also a battle of burgers, too.
followed by a brief look into the history of Freddy's.
Then we got to go undercover to find secret menu options.
Pizza isn't just pizza in the conventional oven versus firewood pizza piece.
Sweets are as various as you can think in the Sweets Treats package.
And Bella Luna Cafe and Central Standard Brewery are some places to try when you're in Wichita.
In the meantime, check out the reruns of this show weekdays at 11 a.m. or last week's show at 6:30 p.m. on BCTV Channel 20.
Or you can check them all out on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/user/ButlerRadioTV.
This has been
The Campus Edge.
Time to think about dinner, and I haven't even eaten. Takes a lot of